안녕하세요, 은비 언니예요. So today I am going to talk about these titles that Korean people use on their friends, like Hyung, Oppa, Nuna, Unni. And let's talk about Hyung and Oppa first. Pronunciation practice on Hyung. Try to say he, and Young, he, Young. And try to say those two pronunciations super fast, like Hyung, 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 and just combine those two and make it one sound. Hyung, 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 Hyung. Is it hard? So Hyung and Oppa, Oppa, Oppa. It's easier, right? Oppa, 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 Oppa. So Hyung and Oppa is basically pointing a same figure who is older than you and also is a male. So it's a man who is older than you, and when you are calling that person Hyung or Oppa, that kind of gives that feeling you and that person is somewhat in friend relationship. Does it make sense? So for example, let's say you have like school teacher. Let's say Mr. Smith at your school is of course older than you, but you would not call him Hyung because relationship between you and Mr. Smith is not like casual friend, right? The relationship between you guys is teacher and the student. So it's kind of inappropriate to call your teacher Hyung or Oppa. But it's not like super strict rule that you cannot, like you can never call your teacher Hyung or Oppa but it's just inappropriate most of the time. So for example, when you're in college and you have this teacher in your class, and since both of you guys are adults and there's not much of age gap, and if you just happen to get super close with this instructor and teacher at your college, and your teacher was like, oh, you can just call me Hyung, like let's be friends, then yes, you can call them Hyung, but it's very unusual. So Hyung is the name you use when you are a guy, and Oppa is used for the girls. So let's say I have an older brother as a real relative, I call him Oppa. And let's say you are a guy, you're a man, and you have an older brother, and you will call your older brother Hyung. I am not 100% sure, but I believe that Hyung and Oppa title is originally used for relatives. But then this Korean culture that we are treating our neighbors like our families, and if you are like learning in the same class and you're like this culture, you should like this culture that we are treating our friends just like our brothers and sisters. So we just call them Hyung and Oppa, Nuna, Unni, to show that we are somewhat in friend level of relationship. Hope that makes sense. So Hyung, Oppa means an older brother. And I saw some Korean people, they were teaching Korean to non-Korean people, and they were talking about this Hyung, Oppa, Nuna kind of culture, and they were telling them like you call Hyung or Oppa, Nuna, Unni when there's not much of age gap between you and the person, but that is not true because you get to meet your Hyung and Oppa normally around your age. So just that it it normally happens to be not much age gap between you and the person. It's not the strict rule that it should be like certain age gap so that you can be able to call them that title. So for example, my relative, my own older brother, he is 3 years older than me, so of course I call him Oppa. And this guy who is 12 years older than me, and I met him from college and we took some same classes. Since we met in college and we studied together and we were having this kind of friend level relationship, not that like official or like business type of relationship, so I call him Oppa. 12 years age gap. And also I have called someone who is 20 years older than me Oppa. That is not quite usual, but it is possible depending on like what kind of relationship and what kind of vibe you and the person is having. So yeah, that guy who was 20 years older than me is basically older than my own aunt. So whatsoever. So Oppa and Hyung is that, and kind of same for Unni and Nuna. So Nuna and Unni is the title to call someone who is older than you and is female. And Nuna is the title you use when you are a guy. And Unni is the title you use when you are a woman. So let's say if I have an older sister, I would call her Unni. And the same rule applies to Unni and Nuna as Hyung and Oppa. So when is it okay to call someone Hyung, Nuna, Oppa, Unni? It's kind of hard to say what is exactly correct situation to call someone Unni, Oppa, or whatever. If you want to treat someone as a friend, you want to be super close, but it's not just for a business occasion, let's say, then you'd start calling that person this title to show them, oh, you really want to be close with them. And another situation is that let's say you actually meet the person for some sort of business reason or some sort of, it's not just casual night out or something like that, but you guys don't want to be too awkward and become a bit more closer. And let's say that person who is older than you, he or she would be like, oh, you can just call me Hyung, you can just call me Nuna, you can just call me Unni. Normally from that point, it's okay to call them with these titles. So, I mean, it's easier when you're younger and easier if you miss someone from your school or more like casual occasion, casual vibe. But when you are older, you are adult, and when you get older, you meet people in more formal occasions, right? In that case, people, I think especially Korean people, they become super careful to treat the other because they're not sure like if it's okay to be super close with them. Like they really be careful like to treat them. In that kind of formal occasion, what normally happens is that let's say you started talking to this person who is older than you, and normally that older person start to say, oh, let's be friends, like you can call me Hyung, yeah, just call me Unni, let's be friends, let's be brothers and sisters, let's be close. Then you start calling them Hyung, Unni, Oppa, Nuna. That is one of the reasons I named my YouTube channel as Unni because I want you guys to think I am your Unni or Nuna, I don't know. And some other culture on these names. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't exactly know why, but Oppa, the word Oppa is just super popular than Hyung. And this word Oppa is getting really popular among those K-drama fans, as I know, because all these girls are calling their boyfriend Oppa, Oppa. Guys, they just love to hear girls saying Oppa. Why is that? That's because, in my opinion, Korean guys used to like younger girls for their girlfriend. I am not sure about the trend these days because these days I see a lot of couples that the girls are older than the men. But until a few years back, if you see a couple, it's normally younger girls and older guy. Or I don't know, maybe this oppa, this word has some magical power in it, I don't know. And here's a funny story. One of my brother's friend, he had this girlfriend who was 7 years older than him, and his girlfriend used to call him oppa, despite she actually was older than him. I don't know. I think the trend has become a different now, but yeah, like Oppa. Oppa? Does it sound cute or I don't know. 오빠가 뭔데? 뭐 그렇게 좋아 오빠가? And Nuna and Unni, not sure why, but for some reason, Unni sounds more friendly. It could be my own opinion, but I think many Koreans feel that way too. So sometimes for a joke, like when they were making a joke, sometimes even guys call someone Unni. Yeah, obviously it's for a joke. Kinda, yeah, Unni kinda sounds a bit more close and friendly, probably because girls are more attached together when they are together. Maybe girlfriends are more close and friendly than guy-girl friends. I don't know, but yeah, for some reason, Unni sounds a bit more friendly. But it's weird that to call someone Unni if you are a guy. That's it for today, and hope you guys enjoyed my video. And if you guys have any question, please comment down below. And if you guys want to correct anything from my video and anything that I spoke, please also comment down below, because I know I'm not professional. And thanks for watching. Stops for love. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!